And the air was just right for Skyrim. So let's see what we're doing today. Where are we going? Shaldor's Insights. Where are those located? Way up north. Okay. 11 minutes late, Nico. Now I have Cyrus? Male pattern baldness. My feet stink. I'm suing you for malpractice, false advertising, and bad breath. Well, good luck with that, because I don't own anything. I have nothing. I don't own anything. The trust owns everything. So yeah, good luck with that. Can't get blood from a rock.
It's beautiful.
And if you haven't set up a living trust, I highly recommend you doing it. So go ahead, send in the lawyers. I'm built upside down, you know, because my feet stink, or my feet smell, and yeah, it's good to see you too. What? See, I got all distracted and stuff. You know, Gales of Guilt. Winterfrost Cottage. Oh. Should we do that? I think that's up this way. Ooh, we wanted to do that. How come you're not showing me that on the map? Huh. Well, we've done all of that garbage. I thought that was down here. No, not Reachcliff. Not Reachwater Rock. Might be Reachwater Rock. Got a bandit leader to kill down there. We got just so much to do. Alright, whatever. We're just going to kind of cruise off in this direction and see what we can run into. What's that? I don't know. Decided to start completely over with my game and install mods from the beginning. You loaded 577 mods. Stable so far. Still playing 16353. Okay. Well, are you still using Vortex? If I had to completely start over again, what I would do is I would use MO2 and I would install something like the Nolvis mod list, but use that as a starting point. Once that's completely installed and running well, then I would add and or remove mods from it to tailor it to what I want it to be. But that would give me a good base with a lot of things already installed. So that's probably the way I would do it. Unless I was going to just go MO2 and build my own mod list for people to download. Gotta hit the sack in about 15 minutes. Yeah, get some rest before you go. I don't know. There's no right or wrong way to do it. I know you know Vortex really well. Nulvis, yeah, take a look at Nulvis. Because it's like a one-click install through MO2. And then you can add and remove mods from there. But that'd be an excellent starting point with like 2,000 mods installed. You can start, you know, culling back the things you don't want out of it. And it'll still be stable because it's stable with everything in it. You know. That's what I would do. Yeah, check it out. But again, like I said, I would use it as a starting point. Yeah, it's a Wabbajack mod list. It's actually pretty nice. You know, I've checked out some of the gameplay, things like that. Also, it's pretty friendly with you know, draw calls and most hardware limitations, right? So if you've got, you know, 8 gigs worth of VRAM, you should be able to run Nulvis. But again, like I said, would be a great starting point. I'm thinking I gotta go over that hill over there. So that's what we're gonna do. I'd actually love to build a Wabbajack list that mimics the list I'm playing right now. The thing about that is I have some niche things that some people may not like. Bow rapid combo, some of the house mods I use, you know, things like that. So I mean, if I left the house mods out, plus I use a lot of expansion type mods. Well then, stick with what you know, bro. There's nothing wrong with sticking with what you know. It's an interesting ruin. It's got like stairs leading up to it. Off the path. That's Karthweisen. Yeah. And we need to go up here. This is Shalador's Writings. Winterfrost Cottage. I'm interested in both of those. What do we got? Panthea's Flute and Elisif. So we want to go norte, east away. Yep. Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead. For me, it's just difficult to uninstall everything that I've done and start over to create a mod list that's going to be basically built for hardware that's less than what I have. Because if I'm going to build a Wabbajack list, I need to build it so somebody with 8 gigabytes worth of VRAM can play it, right? Otherwise, you know, people are going to look at it and go, my hardware can't play that. Why even make it, you know? So there's got to be, you know, a lower end hardware option if you're going to produce something for common consumption, you know? Because right now, what are we pulling? Yeah, 16 gigs worth of VRAM. So, over 16. So even a lot of the AMD cards, I'm already at the limit of the VRAM they have available. And they're running a different bus size, so that's why they went with 16 gigs worth of VRAM. That's also why like the 3080 only has like 10. It's because of the bus size. What is this? Forsaken Crypt. Okay, so that is a I don't know, is that a forgotten dungeon? Maybe. Alright, where are we going? You want your superheroes' lightsabers? And porn. Okay. Well, then you're, you know, at that point you're better off just building your own. And I know it's really time consuming. But that's the way to get exactly what you want.
Scream, plea, or pray. None of it will matter. Ugh. Focus. Focus.
Oh, we took him out. Sluggish Ith Daedroth Weaver. That sounds an awful lot like something from Roguelike Encounters. Discovered good news. After loading all my Uber interface mods, the game was still stable. They're not the problem. Okay. That is good news. You're working on narrowing it down. That's a good thing. Alright, well, I hear bear. We need to go that way. Let's set a marker there so we can kind of go in that direction. Towards Solitude. Get the pig pokers out. There's a bar. They never found the entry wound. Put one right up his jacksie. What we got here? Dead bandit. Give me your firewood. There's a bunch of footprints in here. Take your mushrooms too. So that's 470. So it's kind of need to go this way, I think. I think that's, is that Mara's Eye Pond? Okay, that's the first place I want to go. I want to find Shaldor's writings. Is this where I left all the fish? No. Okay, this isn't Mara's Eye.
Yes.
Oh, hey. And the air was just right for Skyrim, yes. So, yeah, that tree fell right through that Oblivion gate. And we did find this.
Won't be locked for long. Sublime.
Shaldor's Insights. That was what Urag.
Guess it's that time again.
We got an ogre.
Focus.
No running away. Come here, big boy. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Headshot. Okay, this could be bad. Get a bigger weapon. Bob and weave, duck and
Lesson
move.
learned.
Okay, there we go. That's it. Dagon is going to be pissed when he sees the portal. Yeah, I bet he will be. He's like, what? You let him destroy my Oblivion Gate? Actually, that's actually a neat mod. Same one that does the Dark Dolmens. That is a very cooked Spriggan. We'll take the Spriggan sap because that's good for making our Fortify Smithing and Fortify Enchanting. But yeah, the Broken Oblivion Gates is a good mod. Alright, that was Shalador's Insights. Let's see if we can go find this other thing. Winterfrost Cottage, which is part of interesting NPCs. And we gotta meet this guy here.
Good, you came. There's a lot going on here, but we need to find things that corroborate with my father's version of what happened.
Are you sure his story is accurate? What if the evidence says otherwise?
That's partly why you're here. I need an objective witness with no stake in either side.
How do you know the scene hasn't been tampered with?
Not many people can find the place, to be honest, since it's not on any map. The only reason the guards were able to arrest my father is because he was forced to spend the night in solitude.
Why was he forced?
What happened to the house?
During the fight, the candle horn got knocked over. By the time the snow came, half the place was burned down, along with much of the evidence.
Well, let's proceed then.
Of course. My father said he was cooking dinner when he heard a commotion outside. The trespassers must have shot down the deer. Smelling my father's dinner, they offered to share the venison in exchange for a drink and a warm fire. On this much, both sides agree. But out here you can never be too careful. My father demanded the strangers to leave the property and take the deer with them. The strangers were insulted. In hindsight, my father should have shown more tact. Nobody likes to be called a thief. Eventually things got heated and shots were fired. These arrows are proof of that.
Took that box and died
My
a lot?
father ran
Yeah.
inside and got his axe. There was a fight near the hearth when one of them knocked over a candle horn. When the fire started, everyone, including my father, fled. Given
20
how
different
detailed my
mods
father
associated
was, I
with it?
wouldn't be
Wow.
surprised if your findings match his story.
Study the crime scene. Okay, well, let's take a good look. Looks like we got cheese on the floor. Wine. War axe. That looks like a smoking candle horn.
My father never liked hunting. Not at first, anyway. But he learned to love it, because he knew how much it meant to me. Part of me thinks this is all my fault. Had I wanted to stay in the city, he wouldn't be in this situation.
Well, he didn't steal
But
any
then I
gold.
think back to all those times we spent together, and how much it meant to him,
Some bread.
and I don't have the heart to take them away. Have you ever lost anyone close to you, friend?
Don't talk like that. Your father isn't dead yet.
You're right. There's still time. I'm taking the lease agreement to Solitude to have it verified. Meet me at the Blue Palace. With your help, we'll prove my father's innocence.
Okay, so we've studied the crime scene. Got a hunting bow and a bed, and a bucket. What am I missing? Bunch of food on the floor. Place is burned down. Well, let's try this. I guess we got to go to Solitude. $20 patches were needed to make RE perfect. Okay. Says meet him at the Blue Palace. Well, we got to go return Panthea's flute, so we'll go do that. So we're completing some quests.
I dare you to try that again.
Okay, I got my platform back. What up, Gears? Hey, it's Maik.
Too much magic can be dangerous. Maik once had 2 spells and burnt his sweet roll.
I don't want to hear about you burning your sweet roll.
All right, then.
For some reason, we're in combat. But we're going to just dive off of this and go to Solitude. There's the road. I do love the new boat for the Red Wave. That's a great mod. A really cool looking boat. And it's got full LOD too. Yeah, Jeff needs to get some rest because he's got to go to work. So he needs to sleep for a little while. Thanks, Jeff. Like I said, I'd like to someday create a Wabbajack. Even if it's just, okay, here's the base of textures and meshes and, you know, some town overhauls, maybe some NPCs. But if I go on that far, I'm going the whole way. Okay, you're hungry, you're thirsty, I get it. That was a really... Tag, you're it.
Hungry. Apples, can we get some food instead? Father says I shouldn't play with you anymore.
Gonna eat some salmon. We've got an empty water skin we need to fill up too. So I wonder if we can do that. Do we have a well? No. You know, Viarmo might fill it up for us. Panthea might too. Could give her her flute back. Picking all the nightshade. Hey, she's outside. Perfect.
It's been my honor to perform at the Blue Palace on many occasions. His late lordship was quite the admirer. I recovered your flute. That's it! Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. I don't have any money to give you, but I can show you a few tricks I learned playing for the Winterhold Wizards.
You know, the Bard's College is wonderful for free training. I mean, it's not exactly free. You got to go get a drum and a flute and a lute. But
Now you
There's
can say you've met the
an
most
awful
talented
lot
bard
of
in all
free
of
training
Skyrim.
there. It's fairly easy to get. Illegitimate child, the old emperor, quite the admirer. Maybe in your game. The interesting NPCs telling me about the two Altmer chicks, both getting enchantments from Sergius, the old guy at the Bard's College, or not the Bard's College, but the Mages College. That was a new one for me. I'd never heard of that before.
And for
Praise
that
the divines
reason,
you
I
are
think
here.
it would be a
Come on, let me
mistake to
introduce
waste the
you.
Jarl's time any more than we already have. Further delay will not change the facts at hand.
Really? It won't let me pick that.
My Jarl, if I may.
Oh, because he's,
The witness I spoke of earlier has
he's
arrived.
introducing me.
Given she's examined the scene of the altercation, I'd like to have her cross-examined for Mir's testimony.
Are you sure this witness of yours can be objective?
I had the captain of the guard vet her, just as he did with your apothecary.
Huh. We shall see.
Mir, there's still time to end this folly. The lease agreement proves you are trespassing. I think it's clear to both you and the court that it cannot be held accountable for your injuries.
My Jarl, it is very noble of this man to defend his father's honor, and for that, he should be commended. Unfortunately, his contention that we trespassed on his father's property is simply not true. It is not trespassing if the man invites you into his home.
You mentioned something that would convince us. Please proceed.
Thank you, my Jarl. You see, my housecarl and I were hunting a deer when one of our stray shots happened to hit this man's cottage. An unfortunate accident, but nothing particularly damaging to the woodwork.
Because the arrow didn't match the others. Oh.
The deer was planted.
Let's say that.
I know because the arrow didn't match the others.
Oh, is that so? Then clearly you haven't spoken to Asgeld's father, because he himself admits we killed the deer. Now, if you'll allow me to continue, my Jarl. After the arrow hit the cottage, this man's father came bursting through the door. We apologized for the disturbance. To make amends, we offered to share the venison with him. He agreed and beckoned we come inside. Naturally, we were pleased to get out of the cold. My companion took to skinning the deer, while I perused a nearby bookshelf. I remember this part clearly because I was pleased to find my favorite series, The Wolf Queen, on the top shelf. In fact, I had just opened the book to the first page when I heard my companion scream.
His father can't read. Alphabetized his books.
Good guess. But the Wolf Queen wasn't one of the books I saw.
Then how is it, when brought before the Jarl, he quoted a passage from the book? You clearly have no idea what you're talking about. In any case, as I was saying, I heard my companion scream behind me. I turned around, only to see your father had struck him with his axe.
Liar!
Calm yourself. I let him tell his version. Please allow me the same courtesy.
Fine.
When I saw my injured companion, I acted on reflex. I wrestled the assailant to the ground and told my friend to flee. At that point, I was certain I was going to die. I was fumbling about, trying to find a weapon or perhaps a miracle. My hands found a candle horn. I threw it at my attacker and missed wildly, but when it struck the wood, the cabin lit up like a bonfire. And the fire is what allowed me to escape. And with that, I conclude my testimony. It is my belief that this man's father attacked us without provocation. What I ask for is not vengeance, my Jarl, but for justice. But whatever you decide, I will humbly accept your judgment.
Thank you.
That could have gone better. At this rate, we might be better off demanding a trial by combat. Because Elisif is certainly going to rule in Formir's favor. Now what?
If it pleases the court, I would like to introduce some new evidence regarding our witness's character, which I have just obtained.
What can I do for you?
Very well.
Thank you, my Jarl. I do not wish to alarm anyone here, but I believe this information may very well
did you need
compromise
something?
the integrity of our chief witness.
What are you up to, Formir? Explain yourself.
Yes?
It is not I who has to explain myself. After all, you are the one who attested to the impartiality of this witness. A witness who happens to be a well-known associate of the Thieves'
Need
Guild.
something?
Clearly, both her testimony and the lease brought by Asgeld cannot be admitted.
Oh, did you need something?
What?
By the gods, I don't even know what to say.
What? Is this true? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask.
Oh, right. I forgot to mention what a horrible person I am.
And you agreed to be a witness? By Stoon, just whose side are you on?
What's wrong, Asgeld? Lost faith in your witness?
I swear, Formir, I knew nothing of this. But it doesn't matter now. Clearly this trial has been tainted.
Agreed. In light of this new information, I think it would be a travesty to continue.
Then it's a trial by combat. Formir, you dog. You know damn well my father can't win.
He stands a better chance against me than at this trial.
You're right. Fine. You have a deal.
Excellent. Members of the court, I apologize for wasting your time, but it seems we will settle this matter privately.
Good. You're dismissed.
Damn, I feel like a fool. This is what he wanted from the beginning.
Quit whining. Any nor to be proud to die with a sword in your hand. I'll take your father's place.
Worry not. I will take your father's place in this trial.
My father would not agree to something so cowardly. He will face his death like a man. In any case, I know you did your best. Take this gold for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go see him. I'm responsible for this outcome, so I must bear the news. At the very least, he will sleep soundly tonight, as a free man.
I have nothing to
Steward,
say
when
to
is
you.
my appointment to meet with General Tullius? It's a
I'm
fine
afraid
day
he's
with
had
you
to
around.
reschedule, my grace.
I like her
By
dress.
all accounts, waging war takes his every moment. I'm afraid
I've
he
placed the
can't.
horn at the shrine.
This authority comes from the Emperor.
Falk said I could
who
count on you.
also serve.
You have more than earned the right to purchase property and take the
Is a
next
word
step to
rarely
becoming
applied
a
to
Thane.
politics, my grace.
Speak to Falk when you
I'm
have the
afraid you
funds.
must learn to
And thank
accept
you.
this.
I've got the funds.
Steward,
Be
I will
well.
need the
Hey,
following
May
Mr.
God
I don't give a
watch over your
folk.
battles,
Please
friend.
see to them.
Should just
Yes,
rename him I
I'm
don't give a
also aware
folk.
how necessary my divinations and rules have been in the city's
25,000?
defense. My experiment.
I'd
will
like to
last
purchase a house in the city.
And I've seen yours
Splendid.
come and go. This
There's
one
a
only
house
became
available
yours
right
because her
now.
husband died. She'll be replaced in a matter of months.
I'll take it.
On threat of what exactly?
Wonderful.
This city wouldn't
Here
run
is the
without
key
me.
to your new
Now,
home.
if you'll excuse me, my work awaits.
I'd like to decorate my home.
I'd be glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your home.
Yeah,
and the
shut up.
court.
Just tell me
Now,
everything.
What would you like to purchase?
Everything. Bedroom.
Bedroom.
Very. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Alchemy laboratory.
Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Living room.
Very
We're gonna
well,
deck the
I'll
place
ma-
out.
Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Enchanting laboratory.
Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Kitchen.
Very well.
Gotta
I'll
have
make
a
the-
kitchen.
Is there anything else you'd
It's one of my
like to
favorite
purchase?
rooms in the whole house.
Patio decorations.
Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Never mind. I don't want to purchase any decorations right now.
As you wish. Speak to me again if you decide to purchase some decorations for your home.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward.
I already did.
My Jarl, is there anything else
We're
you
going to
need?
become Thane.
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of.
I like her jewelry too.
However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold, and who owns at least one piece of property in my city. You
That's it
help
for
my
me.
people and purchase a house from my
Fellow
steward,
Skyrim lovers,
and
I'm
I'll
off
make
to
you
bed.
my
I will
Thane.
need the following reagents for
The
my
blackened
samples.
room.
Please
Try to
see
get some sleep. Adjusting my sleep
Miss
schedule is
Dentor,
going to take some time.
these are
You know what? Within a week, you'll be there.
You know how limited the hold's funds
It would be
are
an honor.
at this time.
Good
Yes,
luck to you.
And I'm also aware of how necessary my divinations and wards have been in the city's defense. My experiments are all I ask for in return.
Not yet, no.
Very well.
Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow.
And?
Now
I've
is
seen
not the
Jarl's
time
come
to
and
lay
go.
claim
This
to
one
such a
only
title.
became Jarl
With the
because I
passing of my dear husband
She'll be
Torrig,
replaced in a
the
matter
weighty
of
position of
weeks.
Jarl has fallen to me.
Dentor.
Please direct questions to my steward.
Well, I don't see any stopping me modding Skyrim. But the no crashes part, yeah, thank you for that.
Now if you'll excuse me.
I've helped your people as you asked.
Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Hafengar. Congratulations. I grant you a personal housecarl to watch over your home,
Jordis.
and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
Yeah, sleep well, Jeff.
Be well. Pray for solitude and my husband.
So yeah, I really, you know, it was weird with JK's Blue Palace. There's 25,000 draw calls in here. And once I removed it, there's like 9,000 draw calls. Which is, that's still close to, you know, the 10,000 limit. But it's not overloaded. Still 9,000 draw calls for an interior space? That's crazy. Let's go say hi to Jordis. Jordis. We can climb walls. Let's turn that off. Going in the back door. There's another Stone of Baranzaya in here too. We should pick that up. I hear Jordis wandering around over here. Jordis. Where are you? Jordis? Are you upstairs? There you are.
Honor to you, my Thane.
Should we give her a cool outfit? Dress her as a Valkyrie.
Until next time.
I don't think that really suits her
I am your sword and your shield.
her battle style though.
Long life to you, Thane.
I like the freckles. Let's find you something a little more fitting for Battle Maiden. That is fitting. Oh yeah.
Until next time.
Nice. We should probably spend the night, considering it's nighttime. Actually, what we should do is pray to our deity. Because it's nighttime. So it only affected, I thought it was night. So I guess we need to wait.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Alright. Let's try it now. 33%.
On high alert.
Let's go pick some pockets. Got a key to the Winking Skeever. What does Ildy got? She's got a key to the Bard's College. We're just picking pockets. She got a lute and a flute. Oh, he got money. That's what I wanted. So that's what we're looking for, the mysterious coin purses. Because that's how we gain favor with Nocturnal. There's another one here. Mighty Spirit of Nocturnal fills you with purpose. 122.2%. Woohoo! Alright, I think we have favor with Nocturnal. What do you think? Just have to pickpocket those mysterious coin purses.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Well, I use like JK's Winking Skeever.
Combat. That's absurd.
It's already decided, Father. May our ancestors be witness to your glory.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working
Those
days
hunters
are
had no business being at the cottage. How did I know they weren't bandits?
he does fall, I know our ancestors will watch over him, just as he watched over me in this life.
Well, I guess we can't change anything about that.
I don't think I'm ready for this.
Seems there's always more to be done.
You got nothing better to do than bother an old man?
True.
You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Tell me about the
Any
rumors.
news or rumors floating about?
Here, take a look at this.
The bird's eye. 10 gold. We'll do that.
Of course.
Nice. Let's rent a room.
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Show me to my room.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
So, what's up with the child labor laws here?
Papa says I won't see Rovir anymore. But he wouldn't tell me why not.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Well, I'm guessing my room is up here. That says owned. Alright, well, where the heck is my room?
I've only been a part of the Red Wave's crew for a few weeks, but I've already learned to stay out of Captain Safi's
That's my bed. Now, this is kind of cool.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Changed into her jammies. Hopped in bed. Nice. So that's go to bed along with, hey, what's up, Blake? Along with use those blankets. Go to bed, you can actually change your nighttime attire. So right now I've got her in some red panties and bra for sleeping. We should probably give her something else to sleep in. Let's find some good sleepwear. Oh, I didn't realize that was there. So let's check BDOR. Going good? How am I? I'm doing well. Took the doggies for a walk. Made some brunch.
It's been a good week, my boy. Loud customers mean good cheer, and good cheer means a full till.
I didn't want BDOR.
You know, I had to retire and leave you to run the Skeever, son.
You just spend your time here bossing me around and yelling for more drinks. You're practically retired already.
Why not let me run the skeever? I already know lots about it.
Ha! A girl running a bar. Don't be ridiculous, Minette.
What about Auntie Fida and Dragonbridge? She runs a bar, and you said she's one of your favorite girls.
Ha! Well, you see, that's a little complicated, and you know what? Never mind. Guess I'm not retiring anytime soon.
Growing old isn't so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done. Well, my daughter doesn't keep me fed. I keep myself fed, but... Could have her wear that to bed. I'm looking for some good sleepwear. Can I find any good sleepwear? Go all Asian flair. Snowflake dress. Give her a tiara. Paint her toenails. Well, that would be like white and black. Kind of dig on that one. I've got her in the red. That's what she's wearing right now. So many decisions. These are all from Divine Elegance, by the way. We have Fire Mage. Bunch of wizard stuff. Well, we'll search through this, see if we can find anything else. Yeah, the wizard outfits are pretty cool. The dresses are really nice from Divine Elegance. A Victorian era kind of thing. You put flowers in her hair. I like that necklace too. She's wearing that one. Could have her wear that to bed. Huntress bikini. There we go. Some black lingerie. You can have it as armor. Well, how about the white lingerie set? All right. So let's go back to go to bed and sleepwear, and we want to let's make sleepwear 2, and we want to remove all that. We want to add why don't we ever sleep in the lingerie, huh? Or in the underwear. She sleeps in lingerie. Actually, I think the underwear is more fitting. So yeah, she's wearing that. All right, cool. Let's see if that works. Should. Yep. That's her sleepwear. Cool. Nice. What time is it? In the AM? Undies? Yeah, I gave her undies, so she actually changes into her undies to go to sleep. So this is a mod called Go to Bed. So she'll change into her undies to go to sleep. And then she uses a mod called Use Those Blankets. So she'll actually put a blanket on. And then when she gets up, she'll change back into her regular armor. So pretty cool.
My father will face Vormir and battle like a true Nord.
Yeah, we're leaving. Been busy uploading to YouTube. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. So we've completed a couple of things here, right? We found that and that, and so now we need to go back to, what do we have down here?
Papa says I won't see Rodvir anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
That's the bell tower. We actually added a bell tower to our game. That bell tower right there. So that's kind of a cool little mod that adds the clock tower, and it'll chime every hour. Looks good there too. Should come out in 4K, but might take a while. Yeah, well, uploading in 4K does take a while. What I normally do is start them up and then go to bed, and then when I wake up, they're done. So what do we have to do? We got to go back and talk to Ureg. We got to clear the Draugr from Reachcliff. That's the one I'm really interested in.
Fresh off the boat. The freshest in Skyrim.
Galdir, murdered by his 3 sons who stole his amulet of power and divided among themselves. The brothers hunted down in secret. Claim the amulet and seek out their final resting places. I think I've already gotten all the amulets.
Yes?
Yeah, I have all the amulets.
What do you need?
So now we gotta go to their final resting place. Right?
Apples, tomatoes, leeks.
Which is over in the Reach.
Fresh and ripe.
What are we... Okay, that's an issue. That one's alright.
I'm waiting.
That one's alright. That one's missing this. That one is missing. I don't know why this keeps resetting.
Need something?
Alright. Oh, Queen sent you some stuff? Her game's looking really good. She's doing good. So go check them out before you gotta crash. I'm looking for leave combat. Where's leave combat? There it is. That should be 6. Now 7 is with the black hood. That should be this. And that should also, this should be here. And this should be here also. This should be for both of them also. This is the black hood. That should be there. The cape should be here. The boots should be here. This should be on both. This should be on both. This should be on this one. And this should be on this one. Okay. So now we should be good. Yeah, we're good there. And that should be that, which it is. And we're good there. Cool. Okay. Let's go like this. It's a pain, you got to set that up every time. I don't know why it resets itself, but it does. I'm guessing that I had something else there to begin with, but then I removed it from my inventory. So it's having trouble finding it, but it still thinks that that's the thing that should be equipped. So it unequips the other things. But only when I'm like load the game from a save. So weird little glitch. Okay, where are we going? That. Have we read the book? Have we read his notes? Yes. So that's way south. It's over in the Reach. So let's go to the Reach. We're hungry and thirsty again. How about some elsewhere fondue? We got lots of chicken too. And we're doing okay on water. Vivid maps? No, it's from Ice Penguin. So if you look for the map replacement from Ice Penguin, the reason that it looks so good is because I run Dying-to-Lod. So actually all of this is, I don't know if you knew this, but the map is in real time. So the reason it looks so detailed is because I ran Dying-to-Lod. And so it's using all the Dying-to-Lod data. to produce the map. So sometimes when I'm looking through my map, like, okay, I can see the difference in the color of the tree there. Also, if I come way over here, see the difference in the color of the trees? Time to rerun Dindalod? Yeah. So it's actually picking up all the tree models. So this is the actual LOD. And sometimes I can go to places where I'll find, I can actually see dragonfire on my map. If there's a dragon somewhere that's breathing fire, it'll show up on my map. I can see it because, like I said, the map is a real-time image of the game. So the map is actually something really cool about Skyrim and the way they set the map up. It's a picture of the actual game as it is at that moment. And then when I did Ice Penguins, I got the one that showed all the roads and minor roads and everything else. So the more detailed version. Who's this?
Yes, what do you want? Can't you see I'm busy dying?
Oh, it's an interesting NPC.
You appear to be healthy.
What, so healthy people can't die now? I'll have you know we can. It just takes thrice the time.
What's up, Norman?
What's your problem?
My problem is I've lost all my land, you insensitive dolt. Not just my land. Ugh, my land, my gold, and my peasants. I was stripped of it by the only thing that could affect someone of my eminence. I lost it to Dragonfire. Helgen. I was there.
Do not speak to me of Dragonfire. I have fought the great serpents of the north.
As a matter of fact, so was I.
Somehow, I doubt that. One with your considerable waistline would have proved too tempting a morsel for a dragon to ignore.
Alright, she dies.
I'm still swift enough to take you down.
Yes, like a great big boulder. Not that I hold it against you. Well-fed means well-to-do. In fact, I'm beginning to wonder if you're spoken
Researching
for.
bug fixes. So many fixes, I'm losing myself in a rabbit hole.
Why do you ask?
I'm in need of a suitable partner. One who can finance the lifestyle I've become accustomed to. Because, for all intents and purposes, I'd rather be dead than poor, and every second I am the latter brings me closer to the former. So, as the Nords are fond to do, I seek marriage without courtship. Time is short, and every day is worth 2 tomorrows.
So she wants to marry me for my money.
Leave then.
Yeah, you're
into the shadows.
You're dying. I can't. It won't let me kill her. Oh, it will let me kill her. Actually, it let me kill him.
By the gods,
Do something! Please, someone do something!
Hey,
You can't
what
challenge
you
me.
doing?
That may have been bad. See, now I gotta kill everybody.
Yeah.
And this guy too. Everybody dies. Last witness killed. 40 bounty removed from Hafengard. You die, she dies. Everybody dies. Sounded reasonable to me. So let's see if we have a bounty. We have a $4,000 bounty in Haffinger. How is that possible? We killed everybody. There are no witnesses. Alright, well let's go into Dragon Bridge and see if we can pay it off. You die, she dies, everybody dies. Yep.
Your weapons and come quietly.
Oh yeah, okay.
Surrender or die.
I order the Jarl. Stop right there.
Yeah.
You caught me. I'll pay off my bounty.
Smart woman. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Oops. Cool features Skyrim and why it's so good. Okay, we're back in Solitude. Should we do a little hunting?
Be careful.
Don't shoot me.
The Emperor has been murdered. Right here in Skyrim. By the gods. If the Dark Brotherhood can do that, nobody's safe.
I don't know where that guy fell. We're shooting hawks. Got that guy too. Of course, I don't know where he fell either. I shoot that one? That's the only thing about my hails. Oh, there's the hawks. Alright, well, we got a couple of them. I can steal mine back when they're looking at me because I'm 95 in sneak. Yeah, sneak is broken. Alright. Let's go see if we can finish the Galdir amulet and also do become a cannibal for Namira. Which means we're going this way. It's worse in Starfield. Yeah, I'll never know. Because I'm not going to get Starfield. I hear they just had a big update though for Starfield, like 2.6 gigabytes. That's a pretty big update. Yeah, natural waterfalls is really nice. Taking out the well was... Leave my little kiwi... Oh, they killed one! That's just not right. They killed one of my little kiwi buddies. Alright, let's see where we're at. We're way up here. So we need to go definitely southish, because I believe we need to get down here and also over here to do the Galder amulet thing. That's north. We want to go south. And east. Have we done this yet? No, we haven't. This is a good little quest. We'll play this one. Talk to the ghost. I've been holding him here. Henorak.
Is someone there?
Oh, this isn't Henorak. This is the enchanted spiders.
After all.
Let's talk to this guy.
That was a close one.
What was going on with that spider?
I don't know, but this place is full of them. Everyone I've encountered has been enchanted or the like. Look, I'm getting out of here. Normally spiders make my skin crawl, but magic spiders? Is there anything more revolting than spiders? Too many legs.
Silent as the grey fox.
Maybe trolls. Along came a spider that sat down beside her. Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever. Lever puzzle. Let's see if I remember it. Okay, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try and figure out Daedalus. Well, that ain't it. All right, well, let's do it this way. That leaves one. Okay, that ain't it. So I chose 16. Dynalon, only word point was description, the 32 LOD, 16 LOD, still don't understand benefit. Okay. There are distances. Okay. So at 4, they will be a more detailed model. At 8, they'll be less detailed than 4, but more than 16. At 16, they will be less than 8 but more than 32, and at 32 they will be less than everything. So less polygons. You follow? You don't need to do level 32. That's really far away. I mean, you can do it if you want to, but it's actually quite a ways away. I'm just, you know, whatever. I don't remember the pattern. Step modifications, Dynalod setup. Okay. Yeah, they've gone through and figured out pretty much the best settings for everything. Hey, finally. Well, that took forever.
Time to shine.
Yeah, basically if you go to the forum, step modification forums, and you read the very last page of their recommended settings for Dynalod, you can get a good setup. That is not a magic spider, that is a magic boar. Couldn't find videos about ACMOS generation, only what is ACMOS? I don't even know what that is. Yeah, what is ACMOS? Road generation? Yeah, I don't use it. I didn't even know what it was. Yeah, Logen can take care of it, I think.
Works. Perhaps some more glow dust in the next batch of potions. That should increase their resistance.
This guy's going down. Creepy spider dude.
Is some what?
I'll grant you a worthy demise. You can't challenge.
Wouldn't let me slit his throat though. Generally what I do is I just run XLoadGen
Lucky hit.
with the recommended settings from Step Modification. But I think those are the default ones now anyway. For level 4, level 8, level 16, and level 32. And then once XLoadGen is done, then I'll run TextGen. And I actually take a look at the coloration of things, and I modify it a little bit. It's a Shrine to Julianos. If you Google, recommended Dynalod settings, step mod, should show up.
It's time. Time to shine. Have you no honor?
Yeah!
Now we just cut that guy right open.
Momentary lapse of concentration.
You want me to find it? Ah, you're on it. You'll get it. Alright, well we did a full loop. Now we're back over here. Yeah, the new Dynalod 3 does an excellent job. I need to go south. This is what's-her-face's cabin. She's a vampire. $4K and 1080, yeah, and for 1440p. Well, those are built right into Dynalot. It'll tell you where you should have things set, depending on what resolution you're running at. Or are you talking about on Step Mod?
Face your final battle with some dignity. Focus. Who are you trying to impress?
You little bugger.
Ugh, give me a challenge. Ow! I mean... Ugh, give me a challenge. That one hurt! Just kidding! Once I'm done with you. Run, and I might not chase you. Face your death with some honor. Feisty. You don't stand a chance. Is that the best you've got?
Eat my lightning.
Big mistake. Try that again.
Uh-oh, we got stuck. Let me out, let me out, let me out.
That's all you've got?
Okay, there we go. Climb out. Alright, we're gonna climb up here. Uh-oh, uh-oh. We're freezing up. That's no bueno. How far are we in? 1 hour, 34 minutes. First freeze up. That sucks, because that's not going to give me a crash log. I still hear sound. Well, that's no bueno. Not responding. Did it give me a crash log? I don't think it did. Because it froze up. Yeah, no crash log. Alright, well, we're going to restart the game. I'm going to recycle some coffee. I'll be right back. And we'll do over. If you want to try out Cabbage ENB, go ahead. That's completely up to you. Some people like it. I wasn't a big fan of the coloration. You know, I spent a lot of time tweaking Rudy's to be what I wanted it to be. So I didn't want to have to go through all that again with Cabbage. You know, a lot of people like the, what is it, Paicho? ENB also. So ENBs are easy to change. You know, just take out the ENB series folder and put in another one. There are certain things that go with it, depending on what, like Rudy will have, you know, required files. Like the Rudy that I'm using was made for Embers XD. Yeah, tweaked Rudy's is just, it's the one that I really like. You know, but it requires Embers XD, it requires Lux. Swapped through ENBs a few times. Yeah, I've tried a few. Some of Fireman AFs, like, was it Reengaged? I like that too, but it was a little on the dark side. I wanted a little brighter, you know, fantasy type. Was what I was looking for. That's a dragon. I saw a dragon. You got big wings too. He's using a new skeleton. That's north. We don't want to go north. We want to go south. Man, do I even know where I am? Okay, we need to keep going south. Go south. I've already been there. This is east. We can go east and then go south. So we've already been here. Okay, so that's where it saves me coming out of that crazy spider place. Okay, that's Karthweisen. This is the path to Markarth.
Is there any way
Hail,
you'd rather
friend.
spend the
Oh,
Good
hey,
to see
give me-
another
give me an
merry
ale.
soul enjoying this fine day.
Drink honey brew
Ah,
mead
but
with
you
a
look
winch on
tired.
each arm?
Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me.
I'd rather have two
I would
bottles
love
of
to share a
mead
drink
than
with you,
two
friend.
wenches, friend.
Ah, nothing
Why's
like fine spirits to help raise your...
The meads won't
Well,
argue your
your
love
spirits.
about which one should go
Cheers,
first.
my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
Currently packing for a vacation. Okay. Whoa, hey!
somebody else.
Not impressed! I'll grant you a worthy demise. Ow! I mean, didn't feel a thing.
Gonna take those guys out. I didn't even hardly see them. They blended right into the road. So Blind Cliff Cave is over here. Kolskager Mine is over here. Alright, that's not where I want to be. Ow! I mean, didn't feel a thing. Survival skill level has increased. I am warm. Wonder why I'm warm. Probably because I'm passing by all these fires. It would warm me. This is Kolskager, and there's Kolskager Mine. Mark Earth is that way. Solitude is that way. So let me look at the map. I need to go down there. So, southish. Let's go this way. Chicken! Said run, 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 jump. So is it down this way? Oh, hey, look.
I'll make this quick.
This what you want? Ha!
No, I want all your skooma. You know I kill skooma dealers, right? Give me all that other stuff you got here, too.
Not a sound.
Alright, well I think we're getting close to where I need to be for the Galdir Amulet. Thought that was over here.
Never should have come. Time to end. Okay.
So that's Dushkin Yal. That's Reachwater Rock. I think that's where I want to go. I'm pretty sure that's where I wanted to go. Yes, yes, Pinky. This is where we wanted to go. I remember now. We've already grabbed that and opened up most of these. Which one goes in that keyhole? Go get him, dog. Oh my gosh. So was that the ivory one? Not the emerald. So I'm thinking it's got to be the ivory. Eagle, eagle, dragon. Immersive interactions is so freaking awesome. All right, let's go beat up the kids. They're pretty tough.
Focus. Focus. Time to shine. Focus.
All right, are we not playing the...
I'll rearrange your face.
It won't let me up there. Should be playing the animation for this. Yeah, it won't let me up there. That's some bullshit, Carlo. We're locked in here. Alright, well, unfortunately we're going to have to load that and do over. So one frees up at an hour and a half in, and At almost 2 hours in, we've got a quest that's bugged, or a script that's not firing. Eagle, eagle, dragon. Don't worry, I'll take out all your minions. And I'm taking you out.
Give me a challenge. Prepare to die. At least make this worth my time. Try that again. I dare you.
Okay, so now he's actually set up there the correct way. He's kneeling down.
Focus.
Okay, he showed up as an ash pile. I got your ash pile.
Focus. Ugh. Have you no honor?
Alright, why is this script not progressing? What I mean is for us, vacation is only C, no part summer, we have decent April. Alright, why is this killing me? Alright, let's try this. So it's still catching up on all this stuff. Won't let me leave combat. Says I'm still in combat. I'm not going to let me hit him, is it? Yeah, can't shoot any of them. Alright. I hate doing this, but this quest is buggered. So Forbidden Legend. It's not a CTD. I just alt-tabbed out of the game. It didn't crash. But I'm having trouble with Forbidden Legend. It's not progressing because I've got one of these guys here. Let's take a look. If I go back to this, see, one of these guys is a pile of ash. That guy right there. Now, why is he a pile of ash? He should be standing like these two guys. He's a pile of ash because we have perks in our perk tree that do more damage and can disintegrate enemies at higher level. So that's the problem. So what I'm doing is I alt-tabbed and then I'm looking for I'm looking for this, and I want to know, see, this guy should be standing. He's not. I need to know the quest. So objective 100. So I need to know what are the what is the Galder Sun quest? So copy. Oh crap, what was it called? Dun Galder Sun QST. Dun Galder Sun QST. And not found parameter quest. Well, that's a bummer. I'm not sure how to advance this. Let's try loading it again. And let's try not killing him with a bow so it doesn't disintegrate him. Right? No bow. No, it's okay. I'm pretty sure if I look here and I look under... This is the problem with anything that modifies the... So why is my one-handed at 20? That's a good question. But my archery... Gore, quick shot, pinning shot, arrow to the knee, well, I guess it's not here. It's something else. It's let your hair down? I don't have let your hair down installed, do I? I have Let's Dance, but I don't have let your hair down. So I'm not using let your hair down anymore. Well, at least I know what this is. I think we're going to create a save right when we go in here, so we don't have to keep doing the darn door. So like right as we get here, let's go all the way up here, and then we'll make a save. Right here. Save the game. We're going to go with a different weapon. Hopefully one that won't disintegrate dude.
Merely a scratch. I'll grant you a word. You don't stand a chance. You've sealed your...
Okay, so he's kneeling. That's good. This is the guy that I don't want to turn into a pile of dust.
Surrender, or don't...
So he's a pile of dust. That's going to be a problem. And now they're going to be stuck right there. Because that dude turned into a pile of dust. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Well, let's try this. Galdur, ash pile. So it shows him regenerating health. You see that? That's the guy I need to find. Where is he? That's Galdur. Let's try this. There he is. But he's not doing his thing.
Let's make magic.
Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
I need to kill McRoll. It's some bullshit, Carlo. Well, we're going to try it one more time.
Covert.
So we're going to try doing it one at a time, right?
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Big mistake. You truly tricky little control. Feisty, aren't you?
All right, why did... Oh,
Lucky hit.
Gosh.
Nothing's stopping me.
So he's an ash pile again.
Wrong move! You don't stand a chance. My moment.
That's some bullshit, Carlo. All right, give me, I want to know set stage for Forbidden Legend quest. Not giving me the damn set stage. Give me the darn set stage. Yeah. Walk through. Sarthal. They're calling it a dolphin? I thought that was a whale. Nothing's giving me the darn set stage. It's a vanilla quest. What mod? This is what I want. Bugs, Conjuring, Ash Guardian. So here we go. $30. Objective 100. So it should be this. Dun, Galder, Sun, QST. So I think I'm spelling that wrong. Gauldur. Sun. QST 100. Okay. Set stage. Done. Gauldur. Sun. QST. Can we try 120? All right. What are the other options I have here? 150 or 225. Okay.
You will not defy fate.
Set stage. Ah! Elder Sun. QST 150. Yeah, it won't let me take it. So we're going to end it.
Run.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wuss.
Yeah, you die, she dies, everybody dies.
Yeah.
Can't hurt him.
Big mistake.
Can't hurt him. We're booking. See you later. Kill essentials on. Maybe. You think they're essential? We could try it one more time. Let me go in here. Nope. Here. Here. Turn that off. And then let's load it again. Yeah, I've never had this problem with this specific quest before. This is a new one for me. I know that's not the bad guy. That looks like the bad guy. That's not him. That's not him. That's not him. That's him.
Come on!
Hopefully he's not an ash pile. No, he's an ash pile. And grass cache is in Dindalot. Okay. Just read that I have to generate my grass cache. Do I need a tool for it? Grass cache is not in Dindalot. Grass cache can only be generated by using the .NET script framework and no grassland objects, unless you're using a pre-generated grass cache that somebody generated in SE and is allowing you to use in AE. SSE load gen cannot produce a grass cache. The .NET script framework and no grass and objects produces a grass cache. And that only works with 1.5.97. Unless you grab a grass cache somebody else produced and uploaded that matches what you have in your game. All right, I'm done with this stupid baloney. Crap. Why is that not working? Because I'm probably not spelling it right. Set stage done. Galder, is it G-A-U-L-D-U-R Sun QST 255. Done. We're out of here. Why isn't the door open? That's fine. We're gonna just... We can't go through the door. More bull snot. I'm leaving. That's a bummer that that quest decided to be bugged, you know, after you go through the hassle of getting all of the amulet fragments, you know, go there and defeat all three sons, and then Galder never shows up to like banish him and give you the amulet. Some bullshit. That's it. I'm gonna go start eating people.
I'm getting out of here. My money's on the big one.
I know I heard something.
Found you.
Surrender, or don't. You're dead either way.
Oh my gosh, really? That's it. You're dying, she's dying, everybody's dying. Why? Because I'm just pissed off at you and you're gonna die. Needed because CC content, all grass cache are free. Yeah, that's correct. 1.5.97 is the only way you're going to get a grass cache unless you're using a grass cache that was made by somebody using 1.5.97. Because it requires the .NET script framework. That's what I said. Now the reason that Ironshot has one is because he's using a grass cache that somebody produced with 1.5.97, and he's using their grass cache in his game with AE.
You've come. The Draugr infesting the Mirror Sanctuary are inside.
You miss having grass for as far as the eye can see. Your grass will pop in after the 5 Ugrids to load.
I could use a hand.
I was hoping you would say that.
So you're not going to have any distant LOD for grass. That's what you would be missing. I mean, you'll get trees and you'll get, you know, landscape with SSC load gen. You'll get terrain. And Dynalot will give you trees, but it won't be able to produce a distant LOD for your grass without the CGIDs. So what grass mod are you using?
Treading with caution.
Draugr below. Foul tasting.
That's not a Draugr. That's a Draugr.
You don't stand a chance.
Yeah! Yeah!
I'll kill you where you stand.
Grass fixes for Creation Club mods. It says any grass cache is incompatible. Well, I can't really help you there. Now you know why I'm still on 1.5.97. Because there are a couple of mods that require the .NET script framework that I don't want to give up. And one of them is no grass and objects. The other one is one called Blink. So I can blink to a new location. So that's why I kept the .NET script framework. Plus, I didn't really want any of the content from Creation Club. One time I encountered a problem with AE. I don't. I'm just. There wasn't anything with AE that I wanted.
I will drink your blood and feast on your flesh.
Yeah!
Glory to Namira! I'm going to enjoy this.
Dishonored blink spell. Is without the net framework? Okay. How does it work? Does it work well? Okay, here, let's put it this way. You're not going to talk me into getting AE. Don't want it. The grass cache is still too valuable to me. And no grass in objects. I don't like grass growing through the bottoms of my buildings and out of rocks. So I'm not giving that up. Plus, I'm a little pissed off at Bethesda for charging people money to buy the game again when they already own the game. So I think that's bullshit. Not going to do it. And I'm not going to let them update. They can lick the snotty end. Yeah, get up, girl. You got to bury this Draugr. Can't bury the Draugr. Oh, which mod would that be that you're referring to? I'm glad there's a way for you to do it, but it doesn't mean anything to me. won't let me disable them? How do you temporarily downgrade? Wouldn't that affect every SKSE plugin that you're using that you have the wrong version of SKSE installed for if you downgrade?
Yeah.
That sounds like you're asking for trouble. Later. You're booking?
Your technique is lacking. You lack technique.
Without launching the what mod? Take it easy, Irish Shot.
Do you have a death
Enjoy your
wish?
vacation. I mean, yeah, if somebody figured out a way to do it, has a tutorial, and you'd like to follow it, knock yourself out. Have a good time. And I wish you luck. But I think, you know, when you start to run and produce a grass cache, you're actually starting the game up. And it goes to a screen where it's producing the grass cache, right? And it takes quite a while to do because it's loading every single cell in your game. Every one. And producing the graph for it, and then producing the CGID for that cell, then going to the next one. It does require a lot of virtual memory to do as well, but it is starting up the game.
You've done it. The shrine is ours again. Now we need to prepare a grand feast to welcome you to Namira's coven. You will have the honor of bringing a fresh kill for the main course, and I know the perfect person.
Who is it?
Brother
A
Verilus.
priest filled with the taste of an easy life. Brother Verilus from Markarth. Give him this gold. Tell him you need Arcae's help exploring an old cavern for treasure. And when he stands in Namira's presence, she will take care of the rest.
Nearby foes suffer weakness to poison. Murder the innocent. Poison your weapons. Eat the corpses of dead. Be generous to beggars. No.
Say hello to Verilus for me.
I will. But we're going out the side door, which is right over here. Yeah, I don't know if people may have been working on trying to find a way to run no grass in objects, you know, and be able to use it in AE. I think Ireshot found somebody who produced all the CGID files and uploaded them for people to use in AE for Folkvanger grass. And that's why I asked what grass mod are you using, because there may be CGID files that somebody's already produced and uploaded
Ready as I'll ever be.
that you could just add to your files and then run Dynalot.
Shall we?
I'm going to enjoy killing you. Mistake you.
You two stop fighting. In any case, I'm curious. Let me know what you find out. Alright, well there is... That's a sky shard.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's worth mining. I'm curious. I'm gonna look here. Oops, no. Let me do something like this. So there is a precast for Folkvanger. There is a precast for QW's grass patch. I got a phone call. Give me a second. All right, well, this is QW's Grass Patch 2. Pre-cache for load generation. All right, well, let me, I'll give you the link. That would be the easiest way, because this is going to be all the CGID files. If you look at the file contents, these are all CGIDs, okay? And it looks like Halftend, Blackreach, Blue Palace, DLC, Falmer Valley. So yeah, this is all the CGID files. So basically somebody produced this in 1.5.97. Covers Markarth, everything vanilla, Tamriel. This is all Tamriel. Windhelm. So it covers all the vanilla world spaces. It's not going to cover anything that's not a vanilla world space. So if you've added Beyond Skyrim Bruma, or Beyond Reach, or Chanterelle, or any of those things, it's not going to cover those areas. It's going to cover only all of the vanilla Riften, Sovngarde, Shadowgreen Cavern, all the vanilla world spaces, Tamriel world space. So that'll cover all the vanilla world spaces. And if you drop these in your game and then run Dindalod, Dindalod will actually show up and it'll say, hey, I found all of these grass cache files. Do you want to produce a grass cache? And then you can produce a grass cache using these files that somebody was nice enough to upload for you. So pretty cool. That's the way I would go.
Run, you fool!
We've got a goblin berserker coming after us. There's a little battle going on down there. We're still in battle. Let's see if we can leave combat. Yes, we can. Let's set up a tent. See if it'll let me sleep. But here's kind of the issue with that. Is if you have any other mods that are changing landscape, like move them, lower something, raise something in an area, and one area I can tell you that will be affected is if you're using alternate start. There's a farmhouse that's just outside of Rorikstead. You have a lot of them. Well, let's go just outside of Rorikstead. I'll show you what I'm talking about. That's Karthweisen, not Karthweisen. Well, anything that changes landscape. So, like the mod Ogres from Fourth Unknown adds Ogre Hole.
Face your final battle with some dignity.
Ogre Hole is over by the Lorius Farm, just north of Whiterun.
Ready as I'll ever be.
A lot of quests.
It's too late to hide, so you better start running.
DLC. Well, those won't get grass. Unless you run it yourself, which the only way to do that would be to downgrade to 1.5.97. But the thing that I would be worried about is things that change elevation of land. And one that a lot of people like to use is alternate start. And that changes the landscape, or the height of the land, just west of Rorikstead, where the farm is.
Whoa there! I don't know where you're going, but stay out of that mine. It isn't safe.
Oh, we can do Perth.
The mine isn't safe? Why?
We tunneled into an old Nordic crypt. The whole place is crawling with Draugr. We're not mining up any ore with those undead around, so I wouldn't go down there if I were you.
And the other one that I had problems with was Ogre, which adds Ogre Hole, like I said, over by Loria's farm, but up on the hill, up towards where Croesus is, and Felglow Keep. That lowered the land in order to make this place where the ogres were hanging out, but my grass was still on the same plane, so I could actually run under the grass. The grass was still up high because it was loading from the grass cache. And the only way to bring it down was to rerun the grass cache with ogres loaded. So that's the thing that you may
I'll
run
handle
into
those Draugr for you.
if you're using a
You're
pre-generated
joking, right?
grass cache.
Those bone walkers will tear you limb from limb. But if you want to get yourself killed, go ahead.
Because if the person who ran its landscape isn't exactly the same as yours, that's going to be a problem. All right, I need to recycle some coffee again. I'll be right back. He said vanilla game. Who's he? And are you talking about the guy who produced the grass cache? So then, you know, you would have a problem anywhere you added a mod that changed the height of the landscape. Like I said, the two that I know of offhand that I use is Ogres with Ogre Hole, and also alternate start would be a problem with the farmhouse outside of Rorikstead.
Not impressed!
Yeah, the pre-cache guy. Okay. Yeah, so it really depends on if you have any mods that you're adding that change the height of landscape in the game. That, or add buildings because that grass will still be where the building is. So you may have grass growing out of the porch. I can give you an example of that too. Because I added BBLS, right? Bathing Beauty's Luxury Suite, which adds a new building outside of Whiterun. That's where it's located. And the issue that I have there is there's a porch all the way around that building. But now that porch has grass growing through it because my precache for my grass was created before that building was there. Does that make sense? So you're going to have the same problem if you add any mods that add buildings and or change the height of landscape.
All in the finesse.
Some weird LOD.
Is that the best you've got?
Well, what do you mean by weird LOD? If it's...
Try that again, I dare you.
Well, I guess, you know, my problem would be because I'm actually still using no grass in objects. So it's actually loading from the grass cache. Now, I don't know, I mean, I assume that even without no grass in objects, once CGIDs are created, it will load the CGIDs for grass when it loads a new area. So that wouldn't be just the LOD, that would be the actual grass. So you would still have the same problem, I'm pretty sure. Because the game itself can use CGIDs. Oh, it's this guy.
Ooh.
It's just, you know, it's kind of weird to me that, well, not really weird, but I mean, I understand that some people upgraded and or got the game as in the AE version. What's up, Queen? But then they have to do kind of a weird backdoor workaround to get, you know, distant LOD grass to work because Meh 321 is not updating the .NET Script framework to work with, you know, AE. And I understand that we find other games to play and we move on, right? Well, some of us do. Some of us don't. I don't. And he doesn't want to put the time and effort into working on something he's not going to use himself. So yeah, I understand that. But, you know, that's just a really great mod. And it's kind of a bummer that it'll never be updated. You know, the .NET Script framework will never be updated to work with, you know, AE or AE content. So that's
You lost?
a little disappointing. No, I'm not lost. I need to talk to Perth. Where's Perth? There he is.
We're keeping the mine closed until that crypt is clear.
I already cleared it.
I cleared the mine of Draugr.
You did? We were waiting for the Jarl to send an entire regiment to clear that mine. Now we can get back to work. Thank you.
I am not selling you my moonstone.
All right then.
And I actually like your outfit. That was from Spell Perk Item Distributor. Gave these guys that.
Those Draugr are going to be back. I can feel it.
Don't be such a coward. We haven't seen any Draugr since the mine was cleared. Be grateful.
It's crazy.
Alright, we gotta go smelt this moonstone.
Divines bless you. Oh! May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Wow. So 9 and 3 silver. Nice. What was I going to show you? Oh, Bathing Beauty's Luxury Suite. And also you asked me, you know, what you'd be missing out on. I'll show you. We're going to go to the top of this hill. And we're going to... Oh, look at that. That's a sky shard that I haven't gotten yet. So let's go get it. I think there's some Hagraven and maybe some other bad guys up here too.
Ready.
I can take you.
Oh yeah, bad guy.
You can do better than that, can't you?
Show me what.
I dare you to try that again. Is that the best you've got?
Mistake, you rat.
Face your final battle with some dignity.
Cut her in half. Wow. Maximum carnage, love it. Chose one, Nico. While we're on the topic of grass mods, would it be possible for me to use QW's Grass Patch 2 and another Grass Patch mod such as QW's Grass Patch 1? I'm not that familiar with his grass patch. What is he patching? That's what I would ask. I want your garlic. different grasses. He's patching different grasses. He unifies them into one. Okay. Well, that would be, you know, that would save you a lot of trouble. I mean, that's pretty much what I did. I unified. I added grasses from Verdant to Folkvanger and used the Summer Tundra retexture. So that's how I got the grasses that I have. Now, as far as, you see all that grass on that hill over there? That's LOD grass. The stuff that's right above my head. That's LOD grass. So if I fly over there, you'll notice it'll change to the full model when I get close.
Let's make magic.
So let's take a look down over here. So when I'm up here looking down into the valley, I can actually see way down there in the valley, I can see the grass. That's what distant LOD grass will do for you. If you don't have the grass cache, making you even more sad. Don't be sad. Why would that make you sad? Just grab one of the grass caches that's pre-generated and use it. And then don't use mods that change terrain. Or deal with the fact that some of your grass is going to be above or below the ground where the terrain got changed. I mean, that's a hell of a view. Yeah, that's what Dynalot 3 can do. Especially with a grass cache. And for AE, you know, it's nice that people have actually created grass caches for you guys to use. You want your own grass? The only way to really do that is downgrade to 1.5.97. So then you need to weigh, okay, well, do I really want all the Creation Club content? Do I want fishing? Do I want survival mode? Do I want, what else did it add? Saints and Seducers? Do I want, you know, those kinds of things? Does that, or in the added weapons and stuff like that, that the Creation Club content that got added, does that mean more to me than distant LOD grass? Or does distant LOD grass mean more to me than that? And for me, I mean, I'm running Sunhelm, right? So I have the need to eat, drink, sleep, and I have to be careful about the weather, right? I can die from hypothermia. So to me, that's survival mode. I use campfire, so I have, you know, water skins that I have to fill so I can drink water, right, and survive. So those are things that gives me the survival mode that I was looking for. The other thing that here's another thing. You see that the waterfalls are actually moving in the distance. That's called dynamic LOD. Because that's beyond the 5U grids to load, yet the waterfalls are still animated, right? So that's dynamic LOD. Well, that would be a good combination. I've combined Origins of Forest, Cathedral, Pine Grass, and Folkvanger. I would go with 2. I would go with number 2. And the reason being is I really like Folkvanger. But does it combine it with the Summer Tundra, which is the green? This is one area that would be a problem. This land here got lowered in order to add this farm. And this farm was added by Live Another Life, alternate start, okay? That adds this specific farm outside of Rorikstead and changes this. So if you stood right here, the grass would actually be above your head if you used a grass cache that was produced before this was added. The reason I know that is because I produced my grass cache and then I added Live Another Life and I was below the grass.
Focus.
So it created an issue. That is a very tough Tundra Troll.
Shall we?
Time to die, hero!
Oh, we just cut him in half. Cut that troll in half. So yeah, if I had a choice between both of those, I would probably choose QW's Grass Patch 2. Because I think Origins of Forest is really well done. This is personal opinion, by the way. And I think that Folkvanger is something that I would really like to have. Cathedral Pine Grass is also nice. All the different options for regular Folkvanger would come with, including Summer Tundra. Cool. That's it, I'm milking you. I guess I can't milk them if I'm using the animal companion thing. So that's another problem with Odin. And since I can turn animals to being my animal companions, I now have a chicken. It means I can't. So the chicken should be following me. Yeah, there he is. Hey, buddy. We're going to let you go. Right.
You truly believe you can kill me?
So
you are deluded.
There are certain things from Odin I don't like. Well, excuse me, not Odin, Valkyrie. V-O-K-R-I-I, Valkyrie. So where was the other thing that I was going to show you? Oh, Bathing Beauty's Luxury Suite. Let's go over there. We're going to go take a look. Your bug fixes separator. Body race menu. Cool. I don't have any separators. I should. But I'm not using really... I mod using Rybash. 3BA does more than 3BBE CBPC. I use the 3BA body because I can use HTT SMP for certain things and CBPC for other physics-related things. So it splits the workload. And I think the 3BBB came out first, and then 3BA came out after. So I would go with the 3BA option. Well, it really depends on, you know, what else you got going on. How thick is your grass? If you notice, my grass isn't really that dense. Yeah, you get faster HDT, SMP, but I'm using CVPC for all the body physics, including breast physics. So let's just say we're going to strip down to our skivvies here. And where's the hood? Okay, so
Here we go.
She's got
Silence.
a little bit of bounce going on there, right?
Moving on.
That's
Treading with caution.
CVPC. Now, if I change it to, gotta forget which button I put that on. Nope, that wasn't it. I wonder if that was quick load or quick save. I forgot what button I put it on. I should have checked. EVOONS, the worst. Yeah, okay, that was quick load.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Old armor on CBBE compatibility will work with 3B. You have to build it in body slide. You know how to use body slide, right? So in body slide, you're building your body, and that's how I chose the never nude. Well, it's not never nude; it's actually the underwear option. The never nude one looks like she's wearing the vanilla underwear and bra, which look like they're made out of, a diaper, right? But can I not? Can I not what? I don't know what can I not means. I'm using a lot of UUNP armors that I basically converted to CBBE in body slide. There's a slider that you can do that. And you have to build them. Running body slide for armor without. Okay, yeah, you can do it for armor, but I build my body and I build my armor. I do both. So like I'll batch build all my armor and clothing, as well as but a lot of armor have 3BBE meshes, not 3BA. I'm not sure what the difference is between them. But I know, okay, let's where is it? This right here. So, okay, so it's my question mark button. But you can change a lot of things here with CBB 3BA, right? Yeah. I use BDOR armors, but I batch built all of them to my CBBE body in Body Slide. And then I can toggle whether I want to use SMP. So let's do this again, now that I know the button. All right. So again, she's got some bounce here, right? But if I change over to using, this is now S3BA SMP, she's going to have a lot more bounce.
Clear of sight.
That is some really holly floppy tits kind of motion there.
I got this.
Right? Windsock kind of.
Operating covertly.
Because if they were that size, they wouldn't have that much motion. You know, in real life.
Hidden.
Yeah, I wouldn't have that kind of motion. So I like the CBPC. So now this is 3BA with CBPC. That's a much more realistic jiggle, in my opinion. Oh, hi, Angel. You can come up and say hi. So yeah, what are we doing? We're talking about booby jiggle. Well, and butt jiggle. And doggy face jiggle. Oh, doggy face jiggle. Doggy face jiggle. Vicious killer. Vicious killer. She's such a good dog. You're such a good doggy. Oh, such a good girl. Hey, hey, don't step on my cord. Yes, I love you too. You're a good girl. Okay, down. I'm playing. Go on. Go on. Go on, get. Good girl. Such a good dog. All right. Why? Oh, I know why. Wrong button. Wrong lever. Okay, there we go.
Too late to back down now.
Correct. And I can change the amount of bounce with CBPC in an XML file. And that's what I did. I actually created my own XML files for CBPC. Yeah, Triss in her undies. Yay! Yeah, well, I was just showing him the difference between the whole Windsock SMP and more realistic jiggle of CBPC. You want to see it, but not over the top? Well, she's got the. I don't think this one does have breast bounce.
On full alert. On full alert.
I know that this one does. If we get rid of, oh, this one doesn't. Doesn't have breast bounce. At least I don't think it does.
All right.
Yeah, it does.
Smooth strides. Out of sight.
But to me, that's a much more realistic for her size.
All right.
Oh, no problem. I spent a lot of time looking at boobs in my life. You done with all the jiggling yet? No, never done with the jiggling, Queen. We like to jiggle. We're just looking at differences. Okay, now we're hungry and thirsty. We're gonna eat. But yeah, I recommend the 3BA body. There we go. All right, Norman, take it easy. Hopefully that was helpful in having you make a decision what's going to work best for you. Let's go refill our water. So there is a magic spell. Oh my gosh,
you can't
really?
challenge me.
Gotta take out all the dog. And the little mud crab too. Alright, cool. Let me find that spell now. Status of my needs. No. Where's the fill? Fill bottles. That's what I'm looking for. I'm just surprised she had Jiggle wearing this metal breastplate.
Can't fail now.
I guess it's not metal. Hey, hey, hey. Little monster from the Black Lagoon there. Metallic paint. Yeah, it could be. It's my good Irish buddy. Barry. Mr. McCrackener. Or is it McCrackener?
Time for some fun.
Okay, that is a very interesting crystal-looking creature there. And an ant that looks pretty pissed off. I am digging the crystal, dude. Sentinel of Jigalag.
Focus.
So what did the Sentinel of Jigalag have? Won't let me search him. Just says ghastly remains. Won't let me search it. Your Imperial Plate Mail has some jiggle. That just seems wrong, but okay. I do love these trees. They are freaking huge. The trees of RK. What are you thinking? Well, McCockiner is one that we used to always use. My good friend Barry. Oh, we should have different mammoths now. Should also have little baby mammoths. Yeah, so these are the new mammoths. A big battle going on there. Where are the baby mammoths, though? Should have baby mammoths, too. Escape before you become dinner. I'm not going to become dinner. I'm looking for baby mammoths. Oh, there's one. He's so cute. Look at the little guy. Cool. There's another one. So yeah, now we have baby mammoths and we have new mammoth textures.
Focus.
And a rogue gargoyle. Into Mordor. Are you talking the Twin Towers? I don't know. What are you talking about? All right, where are we going now? Verilus. Well, we went the wrong way for that. Urag. Melbourne. Worm's Tooth. All the monsters? Yeah, I like all the monsters. Ember Shard. Bile Gulch. Okay, so let's do some of this stuff. Where's Amber Shard? I think is close by. Is it not? Yes, it is. So let's go off towards Riverwood, shall we? I like all the monsters. A lot of them are Fourth Unknown or Michael's monsters. But I also have Animalica going on.
Scream, plea, or pray. None of it will matter soon.
Then I have Some critters are using assets from Fluffworks, like these guys. They are just all fluffy. Just popped in to say hello. Okay. Alright. Well, get her done. Thanks for stopping in, Fat. I'll catch you later. Well, that was some serious lag. And then I have a lot of things from roguelike encounters and immersive creatures. That I really like also. And then Forgotten Dungeons, of course. Yeah, that's a CG4 tree right behind me. But I've also got Merkavir with Morkavir. Alpine Forest of Whiterun Valley. Well, no, excuse me, Alpine Forest. I think it's Alpine Forest of Whiterun Valley. That's from Lux Via. And I have Laundry.
It's been a profitable journey, and yet I long for the warm sands of elsewhere more and more each day.
And then this is a great mod here too, because it has wares.
I do not
Get some of
think
that good
Khajiit were
Ripton
made for the
mead.
cold. Not only that, but these Nords have no love for us. They look upon us and see only thieves and smugglers.
Oh,
It is
what
a
are you
pity.
two doing?
A peaceful greeting to you.
Welcome to you, Moranjo. I
can
don't
be
know what you're
trusted.
doing there.
They will open their cities to our
I'm gonna
caravans.
leave you guys alone.
I wish that I had your optimism.
Moranjo's like, come over here and sit on my lap. We'll talk about the first thing that comes up. Oh, that's what I was going to show you, BBLS. Because like I said, I ran my grass cache before. That's what I should probably do. I should probably just rerun my darn grass cache and rerun XLoGen, TextGen, and Dindalot. This building over here is BBLS. I may have already rerun it. No. You see the grass that's growing through this? That's because it's using the old grass cache from before I put this building here. So if you're using a grass patch that was made without this building and then you add this building later, this is the kind of issue that you're going to run into. You'll have grass growing through your floor, which looks really weird, especially when it's trying to blow around in the wind. So that means I need to rerun the grass cache with BBLS loaded. But if you're running AE, you wouldn't have that option. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing today. Which means I'm going to make it to, where was I going? Embershard. Let's go clear out Embershard. And then we're going to call it a day, and I'm going to rerun all my grass cache and everything. Grass cache takes a while. And you kind of have to babysit it if you're on 1.5.97. Because it will Well, if you're using MO2, it'll auto restart. If you're not using MO2, you have to manually restart it. The good news is if you manually restart it, it will pick up right where it left off. But it's also really good at finding any errors you have in your load order, because if you have something bad in your load order, it will always crash in the same spot. Which means you're not able to complete the grass cache, but it will give you a clue as to what grid has an error that needs to be fixed. So we're off to Ember Shard. I like the black one better. Not as much physics on it, but we can always get our hair physics going, and that's fine. It did not like it when I turned that way. Yeah, it's running 42 frames a second, 38, 44. Yeah, that's a draw call limit there. I would love to figure out how to add occlusion planes inside of trees at the NIF level, so that whenever it spawned a tree.
Anything else I could do for you, sir?
You want to keep
It would
helping?
spawn it with
How about you make some armor?
an occlusion
Make
plane
sure
already
you have
in
the
it.
right raw materials.
Hey,
Make some
watch
armor.
it. Got it. Just need to, yeah. What do you mean by raw materials?
Start by tanning some leather on the rack. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing.
Oh, right. I knew that.
Of course you did. Well, Ember Shard's up over here, so we're going to go there. So my bit froggy out. I wonder, so we're warm. Who's this?
Yes.
Bandit Ice Mage. Well, it took 3 arrows, but we dropped him.
Okay.
I'll sneak up on these guys. So yeah, I really like the new Nature of the Wildlands with the vines wrapped around the trees. I mean, it's a killer for draw calls, but they just look really, really good. Who's this guy?
Come on!
Your legacy will be as a mere Could have avoided that. Silent as the grey fox.
Well, so much for sneaking. New follower that is a dwarven sphere named Spherion. Talks and needs no equipment. Preliminary AHO ship, because it doesn't even require a bed. Cool. Spherion, huh? Well, that guy's already dead meat. Get a little bit of gold in your pockets. Yeah, people come out with some really interesting, you know, followers. And I think if I ever make, you know, Wabbajack, I would have to include some follower mods like Inigo and probably, what's the other one that everybody likes? There's another one called Skeever. And then there's the guy that Jeff turned into C-3PO. I forget his name.
Gonna start keeping a knife in my boot. Tired of getting disarmed.
Is someone there?
Huh?
Made short work of those guys.
Damn addict's always stealing from me. That scuba's mine.
Retire someday. Perhaps open a store. Buy and sell whatever is needed. I'll say, good to see you. Come on. Yes.
Bandit Lines expansion is a neat one too. They say some interesting things off in the background. Your new tank follower. Easy to switch out.
Thread lightly.
You got a Kashit modded Lydia.
Pick your pockets now. That's the deal. No rough stuff. Just take it and go.
Ain't no, not possible. I refuse.
What was that?
You're dead.
I knew I'd find you.
Oh, I got a ghost guy here too. Stand up. He dropped his guts everywhere. Scimitars. Just need my bow.
Slow and steady.
Which bow do you like? Nobody's in the chair. Unfortunately, we knocked everything off the table.
Totally hidden.
Surprised we didn't know clairvoyance already.
On high alert.
We do have the key.
Out of sight.
Red Spire, Soul Sign. Well, he put a light over his head. Help us out. Sneaky, sneaky. There was some stuff on this table over here, wasn't there? Yes.
Is someone there?
I'm just sniping. Give me all your rabbits. We'll take the wine too. You can keep your charred skeever hide. Thank you very much. The Mirkwood is still your favorite bow? Yeah, that's a really nice model. It's it's hard to find a good short bow in the game, and that's why I made that one. Was I wanted a nice short bow. The one we're carrying now it's pretty good size. Scythian. So I guess we took care of that for Sid Gear. Missing the extra cheese. Yeah, it's all about the cheese, right? Yeah, I love the thick forests. Does hurt my frame rate though. We're at like 42 frames a second. What's the draw call count here? 11,000. That's why. But I love the vine trees too much. Maybe I should look at some of those models and see if I can reduce some polygons. Small side table, small tunnel for a chest and coin purse. Yeah, I was only there to kill the bandit leader. You didn't say cheese? Oh, extra chest. I thought you said cheese. It's all about the cheese. I think I might look at some of the models.
A fight.
Someone do something! Somebody help!
I have no idea why that thing was hostile. There's Stump.
Help! I'm getting out of here.
Okay, Hod, you get out of here.
This should be good.
We're still in combat. I wonder what it is about those little hummingbirds that put you in combat.
Not this again.
If he does, tell him how bad the food is and how dangerous it is.
Look, old woman, if your boy wants to learn how to fight, we'll teach him. Now off with you.
My favorite drinking buddy.
Out of my way, stranger.
How are you feeling?
Hey, my hangover is gone. But damn if I ain't almost sober.
Here, have a drink on me.
Got any ale or mead?
Yes I do. I'll give you one of those too.
All right then.
I do love the laundry mod. Alright, I think I'm gonna redo my grass cache and everything. So that's gonna be my project for the rest of the day. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Hopefully it was entertaining. We were streaming for, how long were we on for? Almost 4 hours. We had one freeze up and one bugged quest. So, all in all, not too bad for 4 hours of play. At least it wasn't crashing every 20 minutes. It's always a bummer when it does that. So I'm kind of glad it wasn't doing the crash thing. These should be animated. And they are. Nice. You too, Queen. Have a good one. We're going to throw a save right here. And until next time. I thought you were packing, Ireshot. Say goodbye to kind folks.
Take care of yourself.
Good job, girl. See you later, Gears. Ireshot, Queen. Anybody else lagging or creeping in the background? Jag. I'll catch y'all's later. Peace.